BalconyTV.
Hey guys, welcome back to Balcony TV Sydney. My name is Matt Field and today we are here with Duncan Woods. How are you, dude?
Not too bad, yeah. Cooking a bit on the top here, but it's
pretty
good.
hot, I know. What song are you sing for us today?
Doing a song called The Early Bird.
The Early Bird.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Duncan Woods with The Early Bird.
Go on and flap your wings, little birdie, fly when out there's nothing left here for you tonight. Go on and take those wings and rest alright, cause in the morning you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm just might be, well, you just have to wait and say. Up, rolling around in bed, the birds are whistling a catchy tune I can't seem to get out of my head, man. Well, it's too early for me, but there's a beat's got me tapping. My feet are too sweet and there's no chance I'm asleep for me. I better brew a pot of tea and find something delicious to eat. The here and now, well, it's the place to be. I think I'd take a glass of OJ fresh squeeze, cause I'm feeling so amazing. Got the sun's rays blazing, think I'm gonna find a smooth hill to be skating, demonstrating that this day's got the makings of a classic ride. We're so far from tonight, so flap your wings, a little birdie, fly when out there's nothing left here for you tonight. Go on and take those wings and rest alright, cause in the morning you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm just might be, well, you just have to wait and see. Like the early bird searching for his worm and tripping around this world, looking for what caused worry, dipping in and out of the earth's surface, digging for that deeper purpose. I'm getting nervous now, the bank account's plugs pulled out. I'm flying from town to town, I'm flapping around. I think I might just be down for the count, but then I'm reminded of the good times. The jazzy vibes are chilling by the sea, where the only thing that flies is the time. Then I pick up the pace and I move with the baseline. I steady my gaze, hold on to the faith that I'm spending my days right, living for the next one. I got a home wherever I lay, I sleep tight. So flap your wings, a little birdie, fly when out there's nothing left here for you tonight. Go on and take those wings and rest alright, cause in the morning you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm it just might be, well, you just have to wait and see. Clinto. Little birdie, fly when out there's nothing left here for you tonight. Go on and take those wings and rest alright, cause in the morning you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm it just might be, well, you just have to wait and see. Go on and flap your wings, a little birdie, fly when out there's nothing left here for you tonight. Go on and taking those wings and rest alright, cause in the morning you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm you might be the early bird. With the worm just might be, well, you just have to wait and see.
Cool.
Awesome. Duncan Woods. Thank you. That's Duncan
Pleasure.
Woods with Early Bird. Man, I loved it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
a
Thanks
lot of
for
fun.
coming up. Thanks,
Yeah.
Phil. That's
Thank you, Matt.
Phil on percussion and Clint on bass. So let's start with Early Bird, the song. What's it about?
Well, it sort of starts off. I wrote it in the first half of recording my EP Chameleon, and I wrote the first verse, and everything was all good. You know, it was positive, sunny days, and then the second verse is a bit more. I'm getting bogged down with touring, and I'm running out of money, and I don't know if I'm going to figure it out. And it's all about sort of just thinking, the next day will work out. You know, you just got to start fresh each day and stay positive. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
And you said that the song Early Bird is off an EP called Chameleon, which is released now.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you ever had a moment when you've had like the EP in your hand and you've put it down and then you've gone to try and find it later and you can't find it? And it's blended into the background.
Yeah, it happens all the time. It really does. Yeah. Luckily, I use them as a coaster, so I usually sort of just have a few lying around. Just many chameleons is the way to do it.
That would be my concern with calling something chameleon, is that it might blend into the background. Should call my kids chameleon. That might get rid of them. Just kidding, kids. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about your music and what you do. So 2017, you're going to be gigging in Sydney, but also you spent some time in Germany. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've sort of been trying to, I guess, stick with the summer for the last couple of years, and just been heading over to Europe in the summer months of their summer months, and just more or less playing wherever I can, and just I've been slowly sort of getting a decent little following in Germany, and people are really nice there, and then I come back here and do the same thing here.
Sweet. And I'm guessing Clint on bass and Phil on percussion, they go with you to Germany, do they?
Well,
or you go
Phil,
on your own?
hopefully I'm going to drag him over this year, but
nice,
I'm
drag him over, like it's a challenge. You got to come to Germany, what a shame.
Big effort.
Yeah, okay, sure, Phil. You're not convincing me, mate.
No, well, it's the home of beer, isn't it? So I'll be okay.
Hey, there you go. So maybe Phil might be coming, but you essentially have musos that you play with over there?
Yeah,
as
I've got a bunch of guys that have just sort of started practicing my stuff for me and with me, while I was last there, and now they're rehearsing for next summer, coming, and we've got our thing going here. So the idea is to have a bit of a band in each continent, so we can so it's a bit easier for me to move around.
Sounds amazing. I have a question for Clint, actually. Does it get awkward knowing that Duncan has other relationships in other countries when he goes overseas?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all.
We have a very open relationship.
You have an open relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
and I guess
open.
anyone who's watching, if you're in need of a good-looking bearded bass player, know that every June, July, August, there's a guy looking for a gig over here, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, hey, so can we actually, while we're talking to Clint, find out just a little bit about your studio? You've got a studio as well.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's the name of your studio?
It's called Sawtooth Studios.
Yep.
It's
Awesome.
up in Newcastle.
Cool.
It's a purpose-built facility.
Sawtooth. Can you spell that?
Sawtooth.
Oh, sawtooth.
Yeah.
Okay, like a sawtooth.
Yeah. Well, the
Got
name
it.
comes from it's a sawtooth design in the studio to make sure all the walls are
Like a cutting saw,
opposing
not a
each
painful
other.
tooth.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Pretty
no, I get it now.
determination.
So not S-O-R-E, it's an S-A-W. Got it.
That's it.
Not
Yeah.
like you record this, you're going to have a toothache.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Okay, so Sawtooth Studios in Newcastle. That's cool. It must be awesome for you having access to studios if you need it in
It's
Australia.
unreal. Yeah, and also to have rehearsal space too, so we can always go and chill in the studio for hours at a time and just work things out. So it's great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Well, so if anyone who's watching wants to find out a little bit more about Duncan Woods, if they want to listen to some of the music or at least find out where you might be gigging in 2017, where's the best place they can find the info on you?
Well, I've sort of got the Duncan Woods music handle on all those social things.
Okay, so
figured
Instagram,
out. So,
Facebook.
Yeah, Duncan Woods Music on
Yep.
Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube.
Perfect. And is there a website?
DuncanWoodsMusic.com. So yeah,
Duncan
try and
Woods
keep it
Music.
easy,
Yeah,
so.
definitely. That's very easy. Okay,
Yeah.
so make sure you jump on DuncanWoodsMusic.com if you want to find out where you're playing. Are there any gigs lined up at the moment for 2017?
Yeah, there's one. We're going to go to National Folk Festival down in Canberra
awesome, man.
over the Easter weekend.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that'll be
sweet.
a good one for us. For the first proper festival appearance
Yeah.
for me. So I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, we're
Ah,
excited.
cool.
At the moment, it's the three of us, but we're looking to sort of add a drummer and a keyboardist to that too. So
Me.
well, there we go.
I'll play whatever, man.
We'll have to talk.
That song,
Yeah.
I'm not joking, man. I loved it. So
Awesome. Yeah,
give
well, there you
me
go.
a tambourine, and I'll come to the Canberra Folk Festival. All
Can
right,
you do shaker though?
Yeah, I can shake.
All right.
I can do anything.
And we can talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, sweet, awesome. Phil, thanks for coming on Balcony, dude.
My pleasure, man.
Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, cheers.
Duncan, thanks for being here. Clint,
Pleasure.
thanks for coming on.
Cheers.
Make sure you check out Duncan Woods' music, and we'll see you next time on Balcony TV Sydney.
BalconyTV.